What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video. This video is about the OnePlus 15. It's about the cameras of the One 15 and how the narrative has been spun that the cameras are relatively trash. I want to kind of counter that with actual photographs and videos and evidence and highlight how 99.9% of you watching can't get the best out of this phone. And to be honest, there's no such thing as a bad photograph. There's only bad photographers. Me being one of them. Let's go. So by now, for sure, you will know every single specification about this rather fantastic phone, from the chipset to the battery and the other chips for PWM, and this phone is an absolute powerhouse. But in every single review you're going to hear the cameras are slightly worse than the OnePlus 13, which isn't great from the flagship phone. Yeah, that's accurate, and let's just start there. The OnePlus 15 camera setup, the sensors, are on a par with the iPhone 17 Pro and the Samsung S25 Ultra in terms of sensors. But do you know what the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Samsung S25 Ultra have in common? They are £300 more expensive than this device. So don't let specifications on paper fool you, because what you're doing is comparing, and I do this as well. This is a video to me as well. You're comparing specifications on paper to more expensive devices. If you want an Oppo X9 Pro camera setup on here, okay, we'll just charge you Oppo X9 Pro prices, which, as I sit here today, are £200 more expensive. What OnePlus have decided to do is focus on gamers, photographers, everyday users, and put it all into one phone. This is the most versatile flagship phone on the market for, in my opinion, the best price. Also keep in mind, this is £200 cheaper than the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. You think the camera sensors on that are better than the ones found in here? No, they're not. So, I need to back this up. I was out for a walk just today with my beautiful puppy, Rosie, and I got some of the most stunning photos I've ever taken on any smartphone. Look at the detail with the light coming in on her face. Look in particular at the eyeballs, the detail on the facial fur with the bokeh of her lead, her harness, her body blurred away. This is absolutely stunning. Then there's this ultra-wide shot with all the perfect colours, high dynamic range. It's just a stunning shot. And here's more examples, and we're leading up to my favourite photo I've maybe ever taken. This is Rosie standing in a beautiful field with a beautiful backdrop, looking off at probably some other dog. The edge detection, the sharpness, the detail, the colours, the HDR, every single element of this picture, in my opinion, is all that I want from my phone. Now take away specifications on paper, take away price, take away brand loyalty. If I removed the OnePlus 15 watermark from this image here and swapped it with the Oppo X9 Pro or the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, you're going to say that is a stunning photo. And remember at the start when I said there's no such thing as a bad photo, it's just a bad photographer? The OnePlus 15 made me look like a decent photographer with these images. And let's be honest, folks, That's because mainly nowadays, it's a chipset doing all the work. A dedicated chipset in here, doing all the work of that post-processing and photography magic. On modern day flagships, you would really have to be doing something really wrong to consistently get bad photos in great lighting conditions. And before you comment and say, oh, but this is all in light, 92% of every single photo ever taken on Earth is in daylight. Go look it up. Now listen, I have no brand loyalty to OnePlus. I have my SIM card in it now, and I'm absolutely loving everything else that comes with phone, like the huge battery and the outstanding performance and the 165Hz screen when I play real racing. Great. But because I had been influenced by the reviews of MKBHD and others, I wasn't particularly excited to use the cameras. So this video is just sharing that, do you know what? If you're on a budget, granted, £900 is still a lot of money, or less than that through the average dad tech store. But if you are on a flagship phone budget, yeah, do not be swayed by this narrative that the cameras are all of a sudden just potatoes. We're still talking 1/1.4 inch sensors. We're still talking 50 megapixel triple setups, 4K 120 frames per second, 8K 30 on all rear lenses. So yeah, don't be fooled by people like Marquez that don't use the phone. They get fed bullet points and talking points by their team who may have used the phone for a while. And this isn't a jab at MKBHD before people comment. This is just that general, we focus too much on specifications, myself included. Sometimes it's nice just to show people what that actually means on paper. And what it means for the OnePlus 15 is pretty outstanding photos. Now, I will be doing a full comparison of the OnePlus 15 versus the Oppo X9 Pro and the Vivo X300 Pro. All three, one video. If you want to see that soon, smash subscribe. If you agree with my take here, leave a comment down below, smash the like button. If I'm way off, if these photos do not look as good as my eyes see them, let me know in the comments. Photos, like most other things in life, are subjective. You don't have to agree with me. It's just my opinion. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back soon with said comparison video. And until next time,